What's crack-a-lacking, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of LEGO Dimensions. And today is going to be a pretty special episode because, well, we're actually, for the very first time, headed to the Shard. And the reason why we're headed to the expansion part of LEGO Dimensions is because we're after a very specific red power brick. So that is our first stop, is actually going to take us over to the Goonies universe, or to the Goonies hub world, I should say. So that is where we are headed here real quick. Now, of course, guys, don't forget, if you do go on ahead and enjoy today's episode, please don't forget to hit the like button. That would be very, 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 very much appreciated. Thank you so very much for your support so far. Once again, 1,000 likes. Next episode goes live. That last episode was like an hour long, exploring the Phantom Zone in Ghostbusters. Was an absolute blast. And today, we're going to go on ahead and actually explore the Land of Oz. But before we get to the Land of Oz, we need to get the red power brick from the Goonies universe. Now, I know what you're saying, Blitz. Why don't you just stick around in the Goonies universe and continue to explore this area? Well, I want to try to save the year 2 content for later down the line. I think it only makes sense for us to tackle first and foremost the year 1 content for LEGO Dimensions, and then after that we can shift our attention to other tasks. So with that being done, we now go on ahead and actually hop right back into Vortron. We're gonna say thank you to the one and only oh my gosh, what was his name? I think Sloth, is this the character's name? I believe. Again, I never watched the Goonies, so I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on it, unfortunately, but we've got that done. And the reason why we did that is because we're now going to be able to put together our previously collected studs in order to earn a very, very awesome reward. So get ready, guys, because what we're going to do is we're going to scroll all the way down. Well, I guess almost all the way down. And this right here is the One-Eyed Willie's treasure. And as you can see, this is a red power brick that will cost us quite a bit. It's like an arm and a leg, 2 million studs. But by purchasing that, we then go on ahead and unlock a very, very powerful tool. Because now, if we go into extras and we scroll all the way down to that treasure activated, you will notice that our stud multiplier is now no longer ×2, but instead it is ×8, which is obviously insanely useful, because that means we are going to be able to go on ahead and collect studs at a much more rapid pace, which is super duper exciting and awesome. So the Wizard of Oz is a world that we should have explored quite a while ago, because if we were sticking to the whole method of like exploring the worlds that we see in the story, after we saw, or once we explored the LEGO Movie world, the DC Comics world, and Lord of the Rings, instead of heading to the other worlds that we've been to so far, we should have actually stopped in the Land of Oz in order to go on ahead and stick to the order of events, or I guess the order of appearance from the game. So today we're going to fix that by heading to the Land of Oz. And as you can see, it is actually a really cool looking world. It has a lot of different areas that we will get to explore, a lot of gold bricks, lots of missions, lots of challenges, and we will get all of that. Well, sorry, not all of that, but we'll get a lot of that done here today. So the first thing we're going to do is actually drop down from the Land of Oz. We go on ahead and take a bit of a tumble, because the cool thing is that Kansas is actually included in this game as well. Now, the kind of unfortunate thing about Kansas here is that, as you can see, it is kind of terrifying looking. Everything is like filled in smog, and it looks like it's sort of in like almost like a black and white style, whereas obviously, as you saw, the Land of Oz looked very colorful and exciting and epic. So there is quite a distinct difference there. I also just realized that I should have probably fought these foes using a Chima character, because the reason why they appear here is because we actually need to gather the Chima energy that they drop down in order to charge up our chi, which then in return allows us to actually activate the switch here. Although it looks like this enemy might actually KO us before we get a chance. Yep. Dang it. There we go. Okay, let's regather that chi. So I think we're good. And let's see. Did we complete the task? We sure did. Okay, wonderful. So that's our first gold brick for this world now collected. As you can see, this world does have 27 gold bricks in total, so there's lots and lots of collecting to do. It also looks like we could use the help of a vehicle. So why don't we call upon a vehicle from a character that has helped us out quite a bit, and that would be the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. So we're going to call in the Mystery Machine. As you can see, the Mystery Machine is in a bit of a different format than what you usually expect it to look like. So let's do a little bit of a transformation in order to get it to look a little more recognizable so that everybody can actually look at it and be like, oh, yeah, that's the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. I wonder what this jump is for. I guess there's no particular reason to complete that jump aside from just fun. Also... I'm not really sure how our character is sticking their head through this. Doesn't look like a very comfortable ride, but I guess in this type of scenario, it's like beggars can't be choosers. We needed a mode of transportation that will also permit us to collect studs at a pretty rapid pace, and this vehicle works and does both of those things quite well. Okay, so it does look like there's something that needs to be fixed over here, and so what I will do is call upon a character that can help with that. Unfortunately, Batman would not be able to help here, but I do know that Doc Brown from the Back to the Future universe, aka Emmett Brown, will be able to go on ahead and get this fixed up real quick, and I think that this is probably where we're going to get to meet whatever character we need to talk to in order to buy our first repair project for this hub world. So, once we got this reassembled, bada beam, bada boom, like a sauce balls, pull the lever, and hello, cowboy! It's going to be a 40,000 stud purchase, which is fine, because again, now we have the ×8 multiplier, which means that some of these levels that we've been to, like the last level that we completed for the Ghostbusters, if you recall, we went ahead and on that level, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. On that particular level, we did go on ahead and get nearly 1 million studs. So just imagine with the ×8 multiplier active, that would have been nearly 8 million studs. So that's obviously insanely awesome. And if we can maintain that kind of momentum going forward now with the walkthrough, we'll be able to buy all the different collectibles, all the different unlockables that we need to spend money on, like the different vehicle designs and things like that, will all become possible with this new multiplier active. Holy moly. Yo, this thing just keeps spawning studs. Thank you. Is that it? I can't get the ones all the way up there, though. There we go. Okay, so I guess technically you could just stand here and kind of like farm studs indefinitely, it looks like. So that's kind of broken. I mean, that's pretty OP. It does seem to take a bit of a breather every now and again where it kind of stops producing studs, but then after a little while, it seems to start spawning them again. So I don't know if there's a system to this. Oh, never mind. I guess that was that. So we have gone ahead and gathered some studs there. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Still happy with the result. I still think we got plenty for our handiwork there, so that's nice. I honestly feel like we're in episode 1 and 2 of WandaVision with the black and white kind of style. Doesn't it look like it? I swear. Ooh, here we go. There's a race up ahead. Perfect. We can put our vehicle to good use on that. Hello. There's that cowboy character again. Alright, so we need to do this in under a minute in order to be successful. I will say that, unfortunately, the Mystery Machine is not particularly well known for its speed, clearly. Because it's not the fastest of vehicles, as you might have noticed. It kind of likes to take its sweet time. So I don't know if we will succeed, but worst case scenario, we can always call upon Sonic and then just run this whole thing through. And Sonic will make quick work of this task, no doubt about it. But just for the sake of having a little bit more variety in our character choices and our vehicle choices, why not try to showcase the Mystery Machine and see if we can succeed using the Mystery Machine instead of some of the more commonly used vehicles that we have gone to, like the Batmobile, like the, what was it, the IMF car from Mission Impossible. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is not good. That literal mess up might cost us. With 2 seconds to spare, we got it done. Holy moly. Okay, that was way too close for comfort, though. Definitely do not want to do that again. There is no doubt in my mind that we do not want to do that again. We're going to remove Gandalf for now, just because we're not going to need another wizard character, since we have the Wicked Witch here available anyhow. It looks like there is an activation point, so I'm probably going to have to activate all of these different pads here. So let's teleport through each one. So we pull this lever. We then pull this lever, which gives us tons of rewards. Okay. And then all we need to do is pull this lever, right? Sweet. Okay, cool. And then what I got to do is I have to actually teleport the Wicked Witch back into the purple portal, because she's the one that can actually destroy Silver Lego objects with her spells, and that allows us to gather another gold brick. Sweet. All right, so the progress is definitely starting to quicken, and the pace at which we're unlocking stuff is starting to pick up, which is awesome. So we need to restore the barn here for 60,000 studs. Not a cheap rebuild, so we've already basically spent 100,000 studs in this hub world, which obviously makes you think like, okay, well, hopefully there will be an opportunity to at least recoup that same amount, ideally more than that, as we adventure through this world, which I'm sure will be the case. It's just a matter of time. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just clear out all of this junk, basically, by using the mystery machine. And I know people are going to say, bro, you just rebuilt this barn only to then destroy it? That's a good point. I really don't know why the Lego games, first of all, make you spend a bunch of studs and then reward you for destroying the things that you just built. So it doesn't make much sense, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do in order to collect these. Okay, so we need a character that can dig. I obviously know that we can ask for help here from Scooby-Doo, but let me check another character real quick, because I think, if I'm correct, these guys from the Gremlins universe might be of help here as well, because I think a character that has claws should be able to help. So let's check it out. Stripe. Am I correct or am I incorrect about the fact that you can dig stuff? You can dig stuff! Sweet! Okay, so that looks like a coffin there. That's a little terrifying. We're obviously supposed to find a scale keystone. Plus, there should be 2 parts that get replaced on that puzzle right there. Plus, as if all that wasn't enough, there should be the keystone activation point. Okay, so there's one element. We got the keystone activation point, so that's lovely. There's the second missing part, which means I think we're done. So we can now actually complete this task and get another gold brick for ourselves, which will be nice. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually switch to a character on the right side, activate the scale keystone, scale up. Then what we need to do is grab this, place it in onto, let's say, there. Then we grab this and place it onto, let's say, there. Then we switch to a character on the left side, like Gizmo, who can then shrink down even smaller than what he currently is. It definitely looks pretty cute there. He looks like Baby Yoda. And once we've shrunk down, we can actually complete this puzzle over here. So that permits us now to... Wait, does it permit us to actually climb up there? Wait a minute. Hold up. Was I supposed to switch? I'm confused. Why can't I make that jump? Am I really supposed to switch this? There's no way, right? Was it just the... What the heck? Maybe? I mean, there's no way to climb through there. What? Hold up. Why does it even suggest... I should be able to climb up right now. What is happening? Okay, what if I just pick a flying character? That way I'm just flying through all of that instead of trying to jump through. Wait, really? This has got to be some kind of joke. Seriously. I mean, at this point, I don't doubt that this is a prank. I'm getting pranked, bro! Can I can't... Okay. I can't even switch these blocks. Like, I don't get it. This is so odd. This is super duper odd, seriously. Okay, now we're just stuck. That's wonderful. This is working out splendid. Okay, I guess that was what was preventing us from making that little climb? So odd. So very odd. Huh. I mean, I get it. I guess that's just, like, for the sake of, like, trying to make it a bit more challenging of a puzzle, but just kind of weirdly designed puzzle. Honestly. Just my personal opinion on that one. Seemed a little bit peculiar to me. Now, over in here, in the saloon, it looks like there's actually another gold brick to be had. Which actually requires us to go through here. So, for that, I think we're better off to actually call upon Gizmo again. Who should be able to climb through this. So, Gizmo, get over there. Okay. So, obviously, we gotta go through here. And now we gotta pick left or right, left or right. Let's try left first. See if I'm right. Oh, boy. Let's go right this time. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that's one of those lights lit up. I don't know why. Okay, well, that's wrong. So, obviously, we don't need to go there. So, we're going to go back through. Back through. And this time, we're going to go to the right platform. Very curious as to what's making those lights light up. It's such a weird puzzle. I swear, it seems to be like the vast majority of the puzzles here, I'm having a bit of a tough time like figuring out what they want. Am I supposed to just follow the lights? Maybe that's what it is. Like follow the correct light? Okay, that's definitely the wrong one. So we're gonna go back through. Okay, I think we finally got it. Holy moly. That was a lot of twists and turns over there. Look at how many different boxes and teleportation portals we just went through. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, that was definitely not easy, but challenge complete. Sweet. Okay, holy. Another very challenging puzzle. And again, a puzzle that we haven't dealt with before. But you know what? I will say, like, this one actually was kind of interesting because it kind of, like, kept you on your toes to try to figure out first how many doors there are. Then it gives you a little bit of a hint when you're starting to go buffoon mode. It basically starts to light up the little colors above the doors to kind of give you a little bit of an indicator so that you know, like, okay, the ones that glow white are the ones that are, like, correct, quote unquote, whereas the ones glowing red are incorrect selections. So I think that that's actually really quite cool. And that was a fun one. That was definitely a fun challenge. Okay, then you have like this field of wheat, I think, is what it's supposed to be. Or maybe that's corn, actually. Who knows? I wonder what's up with these barricades on this house here. Is that part of the challenge here to try to clear that all out? I wonder. There is a gold brick to be had in here, so we know that much. So we're going to clear as much of these extra elements as we can. Plus, we still need to get our rule breaker status for this level, so obviously we're not just doing this just cause. There's an actual benefit to completing this. We need Wild Style next, because she's the one that can actually activate whatever is over here. Which then will require the help of both the Wicked Witch and Batman, because we have a Batman switch, as well as some silver Lego objects that we first need to destroy before the Batman switch is actually active. Bada beam, bada boom. So with that task completed, we now turn to the Batman. And the Batman's going to go on ahead and use a Batarang, clear that out. Bada beam, bada boom. We get ourselves our not 21st. I don't know why I'm jumping so far ahead. Our 21st gold brick.
No. Nope.
That's definitely incorrect. Okay, now there is a mission somewhere here. Who do we got to talk to?
Dorothy!
Oh, it's Auntie Em. Hello. How can we help you?
What a terrible mess this all is.
Okay.
I came out here looking for my little niece and her dog, but
Nope.
ended up getting myself lost in the process. That young lady could have found her way back to the farm already, for all I know. And what good is that if I'm stuck out in the middle of nowhere?
Okay.
Please, if you wouldn't mind awfully helping me find my way home, I'd so appreciate it.
Sure. So, are we... Oh, no.
Oh, what in the world?
Okay. I was going to say, are we supposed to lead her, or do we follow her? And it looks like we've got our answer. We're supposed to follow her and defeat all of the flying monkeys on the way. So she seems to be quite well aware of where her house is, so I'm not really sure. I guess maybe she was more so requesting help against the enemies, who now seem to be going from the land of Oz and appearing in the real world here. In Kansas. Okay.
Thank goodness that's over.
That's completed.
Oh, I hope Dorothy's all right.
Where to next? Where to next, Auntie Em? There should be at least one more wave of enemies. Like I always say, in LEGO games, usually you get kind of 3 waves of tasks before you get a full completion. So this would be the 3rd wave of the flying monkeys that we have to battle here. And of course, the nice thing about battling them is that you do activate stud multipliers as well, so which allows us to stack our stud count even greater than usual. So that's quite lovely. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Then we follow along. Took the longest possible route to Auntie Em's house here.
Oh,
There we go.
farm.
We did
I
it.
thought I'd be
This is a
so
big...
glad to see you.
We did it.
Thanks
We're the
ever so
champions.
much for escorting me.
No worries, Auntie Em.
For me to do
And I think she's supposed to give us a gold brick for that, actually.
to make her own way back. She's a smart girl. She won't get herself into too
Oh, little do you know, Auntie Em, what kind of trouble Dorothy might be in. And how she could definitely actually use help, but then again, maybe that's the whole point of that adventure. Okay, so before we continue on to the other side of, I guess, Kansas, we're actually going to go on ahead and talk to that cowboy character again, because there's another rebuild that we need to complete over here, which is going to be the caravan. This is another 40,000 stud purchase. Oh, and one thing that I want to clarify that some people are asking, like, when you're buying these, like, or completing these tasks, some people say, like, oh, that runs down your stud count for the rule breaker status. So why don't you first get your rule breaker status and then go on ahead and spend studs? That way you're not, like, making it more difficult on yourself to get rule breaker status. Those two things, those two systems are not interconnected. They work separately of one another. So when you're completing the tasks of collecting studs for rule breaker status, it has nothing to do with when you're spending studs in that same hub world. So it's not like if, let's say, I could like collected 100,000 studs, but then I spent 100,000 studs on this hub world, I'm back at 0. That's not how it works. So don't worry. I appreciate those of you who are concerned about that, but at the same time, there's no need to be concerned about this particular issue. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need the help of... You know what? I feel like, again, I didn't really get a good chance to showcase this guy on the Ninjago episode, so why don't we call upon the one and only Sensei Wu, and then use his staff ability.
Here, let me take pity on you.
Forget how this act... Oh, you just gotta jump. That's the part that I was kind of missing. It's very difficult to tell... Well, not very, but somewhat difficult to tell the... That was very anticlimactic. It's somewhat difficult to tell, though, what color that stud brick was, making it more challenging to time it well to get the blue or purple one unlocked. Okay, so I feel like we've spent a good enough amount of time in the dreary part of Oz. So why don't we go on ahead and head, or I guess of Kansas, head to the much more beautiful to look at... What is this? Is this an opportunity at another stud brick? I think so. So, I'm going to call upon Superman to help us out here. Yo, Superman. Wait, what? Superman?
It's me, Superman.
Okay, so you have spawned, but for some reason I don't see you. Can you spawn up here if you don't mind? No, you cannot. Great. You spawned in the furthest possible place from where we currently are located. That makes all the sense in the world.
Go! Go! Nope.
Unbelievable. All right. So the reason why we're doing this, by the way, is because we are obviously trying to gather our rule breaker status. So it's worthwhile for us to take the time to... Oh, that was fantastic, because that gave us the purple studs, and because we have our stud multiplier that gave us a lot of purple studs. So here is beautiful Oz. So you can see it's a much more vibrant, much more colorful world, and just a lot more fun to actually look at. It's so vibrant and everything. Everything before this was so dreary and just one shade of just... What was it, like a shade of brown and gray? I don't even know how to describe it. Just not a particularly colorful place, for sure. It's Kansas, or sorry, let me clarify. If you're from Kansas, I'm not hating on Kansas. I've never been to Kansas. I'm more so clarifying within the context of this game, and I guess within the context of The Wizard of Oz. Okay, so the nice thing is that we're back to 2 million studs now, which is spectacular. So I think that that's obviously very, very, very exciting. Let's talk to this character to repair or restore the bridge in this town of Oz. Or, I don't know what it's called, I guess. Does it have a different name? Is it called the town of Oz, or does it have a different title? Who can help us with this? I wonder if Sensei Wu could help with this. I think that Zane could help us with this from the Ninjago team. So, let's get Zane. Where's Zane? Yo, Zane, where you at? Wait, did I get rid of the Zane minifigure? Because I try to cycle through the figurines so that it's not all the same repetitive cast of characters. Well, this is greatly disappointing. I don't know where the Zane figurine is. I guess I'm boosted. I lost Zane, guys! Oh, no, I didn't. There he is. He just fell down. Okay. Literally was just on the floor, right below the desk. Okay, well, I was wrong, clearly. So he can't help with this either. Alright, I think this guy might be of help, though. And that would be Green Arrow. Finally! Dang it. Bad timing on that task. Bad timing on that task. Very disappointing, I would say. Very, very disappointing. Here's the Munchkin Mayor! Hello, Munchkin Mayor! I can't even speak properly. This guy reminds me of the leprechaun from Lucky Charms a little bit, doesn't he? Like, he talks very quickly like him. He's very jolly. He's dressed in all green. I think there's quite a bit of overlap there. Oh, great. So we got to deal with the winged monkeys again. Okay, Munchkin Mayor, we'll deal with it. Oh, never mind. So maybe we're supposed to just find the missing bricks, not actually help out with any missing road components. What is this? Okay. So there's obviously missing bits and pieces right here. I guess the question is trying to figure out where exactly are those missing parts. Oh, I think the winged monkeys themselves have the missing pieces. Okay. I guess that's kind of a clever strategy for them to not just destroy the Golden Brick Road, but to actually collect the golden bricks from the Golden Brick Road and keep them for themselves, you know? Because, I mean, I don't know. Does the Wicked Witch, like, pay well? Do they get, like, dental and stuff? Or is it just, oh, boy. We got extra villainous forces now coming after us. Fortunately enough, we can at least somewhat ignore those forces and collect our gold bricks quite easily, might I add. Because after all, the winged monkeys might seem impressive when they are comparing themselves against the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man and Dorothy and everything. They might seem quite terrifying and challenging and things like that, but I mean, at this point now you're going up against Superman, guys. Like, good luck with that. You know what I mean? It's a very different challenge trying to defeat Superman than it would be the Cowardly Lion. Okay, so with all that collected, we're rocking and rolling. Now what we're gonna do is head over to here, and what we need to do here is collect these other rewards. Brilliant work. Okay, so we're at 12 gold bricks, meaning that we're missing only 3 others, which means that there should be winged monkeys up here. We're gonna crush them. Bada beam, bada boom. Punch this dude. Get that brick. Get this brick. And now, I think we're either supposed to go onto the Golden Brick Road and, like, place the bricks ourselves, or... Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so we actually have to go through now and rebuild all the parts of the road that are broken. Are there more parts back here, or are we good there? Uh-oh, more enemies spawning. Man, it's like as soon as you make your way a little bit outside of the town, there's just tons of enemies trying to take you down. Okay. We did it! We have completed another task. This should give us another gold brick, I think. And that would be gold brick number 8. Yeah, number 8. Sweet. Okay, so we've got gold brick number 9 will be collected as a result of our rule breaker status. So that's an obvious one. No concerns there. And the interesting thing is that, by the way, I should clarify this because I know some people are going to say, hey, you've collected 1,000,000 studs. How is that not enough for a rule breaker status? So the multiplier, or the stud multiplier, does not apply to the rule breaker status number of studs. So it still just counts it like regularly because it's like an extra challenge. So they don't want you to, I guess, utilize the multipliers as part or like as a way to like boost your rule breaker status challenge for this particular hub world. So that's why, even though we've already gathered way more than the number of studs necessary, like just if we look at just the nominal number, we've collected way more than what we need in order to unlock the rewards here for rule breaker status, but it doesn't count that way. So we're actually gonna have to gather whatever the specific number of studs is. I think it's like 250,000 or something like that, as if there is no multiplier active, I guess. Okay, so Holy moly, that thing just gave us a ton of studs. All right, so there's 2 components here in order to get this gold brick. So first of all, we need somebody that can fix stuff right here. So why not call upon, the one and only Doctor from Doctor Who. So we're going to say goodbye to the Green Arrow and instead call upon the Doctor. Hey, Doctor. No, we don't want to travel right now. We just need you to use your... What's that thing called? It's like something screwdriver. I forget. It has like a specific name. It's some sort of cyber screwdriver or something. Oh boy, I can just hear the Doctor Who fans cringing. I could physically hear the cringiness from the Doctor Who fans who are going like, "What? How dare you not know that it's called the sonic screwdriver, bro? I mean, this is just embarrassing, man." You know? Although, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I forgot that that's what it was called, and I literally only remember that as I was saying that line, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys about that. Okay, we're gonna gather a few more studs here. Okay, so that's the thing that I find very kind of frustrating sometimes with this puzzle, is the fact that at times the puzzle works one way, where it's like these creatures can't touch certain blocks, but then other times the puzzle works a bit differently, where they can indeed actually go on ahead and touch certain blocks, even though you might be under the impression that they cannot. So we're just going to activate this right here, complete the challenge, and we're done. Sweet. Okay. So this is going to open up the gate here, allowing us to collect another gold brick. Fantastic. That's our 9th gold brick. Very, very cool. I just thought of something. Did Doctor Who just steal, basically? Because it's like, if somebody went through all the trouble to set up these 2 different security systems, first this thing, and then this thing, and had their gold brick hidden away here, but then we just showed up and we're like, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna take that. Did we just steal that gold brick there? Is that what just happened? That's not very heroic, is it? Hello. How can I help you? Wait, I'm supposed to, what, grow these flowers, probably? I know, the greatest farmer in all the land. Everybody's favorite farmer. It's Avada Kedavra himself. Voldemort. All right, Voldemort, let's go, bro. It's time to grow a gajillion plants, mate. There he goes. Growing corn, I think, or wheat, or whatever this is supposed to be. If you know what this is supposed to be, let me know in the comment section below. Again, this might be something from Wizard of Oz. So, I'm not aware of it, but if you know what this is, what specific type of plant this is supposed to resemble, let me know. I guess there's one more to grow here. Which, to be fair, I guess this is quite a nice deed for us to complete. Helping out with... Oh, okay. I was going to say that we're supposed to just create... Oh, this is probably hay, right? And then you turn it into hay barrels, it looks like. I think that's what it's supposed to be. So we're basically helping out this farmer now, who's probably having quite a difficult time dealing with all these winged monkeys trying to attack him. Okay, that was a little scary. For a second there, I thought my game just crashed. That was very scary, because usually when the game does that, if there's like a freeze like that, it's like, oh boy, did we just break the game? I was a little bit concerned there. I actually think Superman will be quicker at this, because he can build things at just like a ridiculous pace. Basically just like the Flash. So... Wait, what? Huh, that was weird. For some reason he did the animation as though he can't build that, but then proceeded to go on ahead and build that, so... I'm very confused. Maybe I'm clicking to build a little too fast, and so maybe that's what's causing that, like, bit of a delay in input. Okay. And one more task. And we got it. That's it. Bada beam, bada boom, bro. I have never seen that hairpiece on any other Lego character before. That's interesting design. And I guess the farmer has thanked us with our 10th gold brick for doing that handiwork right there. I'm a little bit concerned right now because the game just froze. Oh boy. I'm still here, as you can see. Okay. Thank goodness. That was scary. I'm getting a little worried that the game keeps doing that right now. I'm almost thinking like, do we push on and push our luck here?
Predicament. I mean, who helped Superman?
This is a bit nerve-wracking, honestly, because I hope that the game just keeps working. But that was twice in a very short period of time that it had that kind of freeze right there. So that's a tad bit scary. Hope the game doesn't crash. And even if it does crash, obviously, most importantly, I'm hoping that it maintains our progress, because that would be a bummer, having to redo everything. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have had that happen to me once on the PlayStation 4 platform. And if you don't believe me, you could literally ask Dean, aka Unlimited Magic, because he was there and he saw the game crash. And then after that, me having to reboot the game, and suddenly it just had deleted my entire save file. So I had to replay the entire game all the way back to the point where I was, which was like tens of hours having to replay the game once again. So that's why when I see any type of lag like that, I get really nervous because I'm like, oh boy, is that going to happen again? Hopefully the answer is no. Okay, so wonderful. We got that done now. Another gold brick. That one was actually quite easy to collect, actually. Is there anything up at the top of this mountain? I think this is where we spawned, right? When we just arrive in this world, that's where you spawn. There's another mission down below over here. There's also a rebuild. I definitely want to get the rebuilds done, because that is something that I am most definitely interested in completing. Who do I got to talk to? Oh, it's this guy, the farmer again. The talking tree is our next rebuild. Is it literally a talking tree? Or is that just figuratively speaking? Okay, I think they were just kidding. This is not really a... Oh boy, it is a talking tree. Holy moly. Okay, my bad, dude. Sorry. Okay, well, we'll be back to talk to you later, man. There is a reward right here, actually. I don't remember. Does Owen Grady have the ability to dig? He does not. Great. But we do know a character that can actually help here. And that would be the Stripe character from... Not Gizmo. What the heck is the name of the movie? Gremlins. That's what it's called. Okay. So we got that done. Then, it looks like there's an opportunity to gather even more studs just a little bit further up. So we're going to call upon Emmett to help with that. Wait a minute. How the heck did I miss that blue stud right there? That's embarrassing. If we could get another purple brick, like if we could time it to destroy the purple brick here, boy oh boy, we've got it then. You know who would be best at dealing with this task, actually? Superman, because he can just walk into the brick, because he's got super strength. So then, dang it, I should have walked right there. And come on, give me the purple one. Give me the purple one! You haven't turned purple in forever! Oh my gosh, that was terrible timing. I'm standing over there just like waiting, being patient. And then ultimately I just get the... I just for some reason was like, I'm going to predict that it's going to turn purple. And clearly my prediction did not hold true there. And we were incorrect, so that stinks. Because it would have been quite nice to have that nice jolt to our stud count. Unfortunately, it did not play out that way. What just happened? Oh, Superman fell asleep because of these plants. Yeah, I forgot, because we have to have a vehicle in order to not fall asleep under those conditions. Now, there's something that needs to be rebuilt in here. Who do we talk to?
Are you interested in
Hello.
to the restoration?
The wizard's machine will be rebuilt. There's 2 blue studs. That's nice. We'll take that. And I guess there goes the wizard's machine. It has been completely shreked at the hands of Superman. Oh wow, the Wizard's Machine is very generous with the stud rewards. Thank you. I appreciate that. There's also an opportunity to get even more studs right here. Because there's a stud brick back here. It sounds like there's more studs being spawned. Holy moly, thank you. Keep it up. Thank you. I'll be back for that in a moment. Are you... I didn't mean to... That time I didn't actually mean to grab the silver brick. Because I had thought that... What the heck was that? That scared me. I was like, bro, is that fire? Ooh, thanks. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, the Wizard's Machine is definitely, most certainly generous. Now, it looks like these flower pots here are most certainly generous as well. Because they gave us a pretty ridiculous amount of studs. Which also did give us our rule breaker status. Fantastic. So, with that gold brick collected... that we just earned, that would put us at 12 gold bricks. We still have one more rebuild to do. So that's one thing that I most definitely want to get done. Before we call it a day, I do want to find wherever it might be. It seems like it's in the Wicked Witch's castle that the rebuild is at. I guess I just need to find... whomever I gotta speak to. Oh, actually, it looks like it's somebody up above. So is it somebody at the very top of the castle? Or maybe it's this guy right here. Yep. Hello. So this is the Witch's Lair that gets restored 50,000 studs. But the cool thing is that this is the last rebuild project that we needed to do. So that is obviously fantastic because that's another task that we now checked off and we have completed for today. And for this hub world as well. So with that in mind, there you have it, guys. An absolutely, at least in my opinion, stellar episode of LEGO Dimensions because today we traveled to like 2 different worlds, which is something that we've not done before this. So that's really cool. We went to our first realm from the hub world of the second year of LEGO Dimensions, so that was quite exciting. We got our rule breaker status. We did go on ahead and get all 8 of the restoration projects done. We completed every task in Kansas, which was awesome. We got a red power brick. We got a new stud multiplier red power brick. Lots and lots of progress made here today. Super duper stoked about how much we managed to get done. And of course, I do indeed look forward to seeing what is next. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you want to see the next episode of LEGO Dimensions as quick as possible, let's get to 1,000 likes. Once that happens, the next episode will go live. Thank you so very much for your support. I will hopefully catch you guys here next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.